points, 11 rebounds despite that sprained middle finger. He has played with pain right throughout. Cavaliers have a 3-point lead. Just under 3 remaining. In the fourth, Cleveland hoping to send it back to Chicago for a 7th and final game. Michael Jordan beating Craig Ehlo off the dribble to cut it to a 1-point Cleveland edge.
With the set that Chicago is running, and with Ehlo forcing Jordan baseline, there's no time for the big men to wait. They've got to rotate immediately to get to Jordan, or else he's at the rim finishing, or you need to change where you're forcing.
Nance changed his mind, and it's picked off by Jordan. He wanted to hold up, saw he did not have the shot. We're coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. Now to 6 on the 24. Here's Pippen. Yes. So the Bulls have taken a 1-point lead. The Cavaliers have called for time. It's a 20-second timeout. So that leaves Cleveland with only 1 timeout remaining.
And Michael Jordan is tired. He's a tired player. He's worked very, very hard. He is not shooting the ball well, but he's doing a lot of other things like offensive rebounding, breaking people down off the dribble. And here with Ehlo letting him go baseline and no rotation, that might be the easiest score of the evening for Michael Jordan.
Physically, it's been a difficult stretch for Jordan, bothered by congestion, sore throat, cold. We told you earlier about the injured wrist, but it may be that he has just had a bad game. That does happen from time to time. I thought Craig Ehlo did a nice job against Jordan defensively earlier, but he's a guy that we talked about it yesterday with Ehlo. Basically, he stops himself.
He's got 8 assists. He has 6 rebounds. He's forced a couple turnovers. He's just not shooting the ball well tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. The Bulls 91 and the Cavaliers 90. Earlier, Chicago led by as many as 7. Cleveland has led by as many as 7. Here's Price on a good shot, rebounded by Pippen. Cavaliers able to get back. Pippen, he's fouled. The hesitation move by Pippen drawing the foul on Nance. That's 4 on Nance. Both teams now with 4 team fouls. So it's a non-shooting affair. It will be Chicago inbounding, but first a timeout is taken by Phil Jackson. 1:43 left. In the fourth, the Bulls with a 1-point lead. The timeout situation. Chicago with 2 and 20, Cleveland 1 remaining. The next foul for either club puts them over the limit. Michael Jordan with 9 of his 22 points in this fourth quarter, so he has come on in the fourth. Chicago leads by 1. 1:35 remaining in the fourth. Here is Jordan to the fadeaway, and he will go to the line.
Michael hung just long enough to let the defensive player's arm make contact. The screen away by Grant frees him up, and now he knows Nance is going to challenge. Just the extension by Nance pitches Jordan on the forearm.
Foul on Nance, his 5th. Nance, high man for Cleveland with 25. Pippen leading Chicago with 28. And the Bulls have done the job at the line. 18 of 19 from the line. Chicago by 2. Hoping to wrap the series and then open up game 1 of the NBA Final against Portland at home on Wednesday. Cleveland looking to force it to a 7th and final game in Chicago on Sunday night.
And last game for Chicago, 25 out of 35. They missed 10 free throw attempts. Tonight, trying to find a way to win, doing it from the free throw line.
Shot clock at 7. Nance from deep. Air ball. It was deflected.
The lift in the legs. Slowly you could see that the Cavalier front line was getting tired. The Bulls, with their quickness, athleticism, still going at him.
Michael Jordan able to recapture. Here's Pippen, wide open. And it's rebounded by Doherty. 50 seconds remaining. Price for three. Yes! And he's tied the game at 93.
Well, you knew he was pulling up for that three from the time he got the outlet pass, and it was 2-2. He was pulling up if you got to look at it.
Here's Jordan. Yes, and it counts. Michael Jordan right back, hit on the reach-in, and he'll go to the line. The foul committed by Elo.
Down three at the time. Price pulls up, gets a clean-looking transition, and knocks it down. Then Jordan, I think he gets an assist and a basket at the other end. He passes to himself, loses it, tips it, goes in.
Earlier we discussed, although it was not a usual sensational type game for Michael Jordan, he would have to step up in the fourth quarter with the Cavaliers at one stretch leading by 7. Well, he has certainly accomplished that. 13 points for Jordan through the first 3 quarters, and he has scored 13 here in the fourth. And Michael will go to the line. A moment ago, that man, Mark Price, tied the game at 93 by hitting a three-pointer. And now Jordan to the line. 6 for 6 from the line, hoping to extend to a 3-point Chicago lead. 37 seconds remaining in the fourth. It is Chicago 96 and Cleveland 93. Price lost it off his foot, and it will be Chicago possession.
Just a little hedge move defensively. The step out by the screener's man forced Price to try and go a little bit wider. The turnover takes place.
Well, Cleveland is over the limit, so a foul does put Pippen on the line. That's number 5 on Hot Rod Williams. 22 seconds to go in the fourth.
Cartwright does his job, steps out. Price has the right leg extended. The ball hits the side of his foot, out of bounds.
Scottie Pippen, 6 for 6 from the line. He has had a terrific evening. 28 points for Pippen, along with 12 rebounds.
We had talked earlier in the game about the fact that Price, coming into this game, had 24 assists and 17 turnovers. Not a real good ratio. Tonight, 8 assists, 5 turnovers.
Seconds remaining. Cleveland has one timeout left. They're down by 4. And the foul will put Cleveland at the line. It's Don Jordan. That is not what the Bulls wanted to do. It stops the clock, and it sends Price to the line.
Well, you assume that Price is going to make his 2 free throws, which brings it back to a 2-point game. It gives him a chance to press, go for the steal, or foul immediately, and then put Chicago back on the line.
Price at 95% from the line, tops in the NBA in that department. He's 3 of 3 tonight. Bulls lead by 3, 17 and 5/10 seconds remaining in the fourth.
There's a little box-out situation taking place.
Price missing the shot on purpose, but it did not work. Price just went over in a collision, and a foul is given by Doherty. I don't know. What do you think about that move by Price?
Well, it's happened. It's over with. He almost came up with the rebound. He didn't.
All it would do, Mike, is bring them within 1. They would basically be in the same situation.
Still have to get the ball back. Still have to foul. Hey, Mark Price trying to figure out a way to win. He did it. Didn't come up with it. Jordan questioned whether or not he had gotten rid of the ball before the foul took place, which would have been an easy layup for Chicago. So now he'll have to try and make 2 at the free throw line.
Jordan is 7 of 7 from the line. And now Chicago with a 98-94 lead. I wonder if there was a decision of Mark Price, because that's the type of situation where you don't want to tell your teammates, you want everybody to be surprised. That's the way you succeed. And now a timeout called by Lenny Wilkins. 11 seconds remaining, fourth quarter, and the Bulls now lead.